Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I will be going over some commentary and breaking down some game tape here for you. This game was a little complicated as I had shown up to the rink just a little bit later than I had liked to. I did not get a warm up and I had left my water bottle inside my bag, so a little tough goings for me to start out the game. But here I am, getting ready for puck drop. Haven't seen a single shot yet, and I knew that this would be a weird one. So as I said in my first video in the description, this is a beginner's league, so you will see a lot of back and forth hockey, a lot of icing going on, a lot of offsides. So it is kind of hard to clip all these videos together and include the offense of my team as it is on one side of the ice. Hopefully soon I can start making videos where there's different angles and you can see what's going on the other end as well. I do like to play the puck a lot, so I tried to come out of the net here and help the team out as he shoots it off the bar. Defense struggles to clear, and it's a quick little shot right here that tries to bury but continues to swipe at my gentleman's club, and I kind of ease myself out of the goal as I don't really know where it's at underneath me, and of course it's right there, not even close to the line for my first save of the game. Now, with this being a beginner's league, I am kind of giving some pointers on where everybody should be, how we should line up on our defensive zone face-off, and my team successfully clears the puck here. Now, as I said, I do like to play the puck a little bit, so you will see me leave my crease a little bit, help the team out by playing defense. I definitely kind of left that defender in a little bit of a state of confusion, but a little attempt to fail clearing and shot wide of the net there, but fortunately it gets back out of the zone and we get a chance to reset here. So now here's where you start seeing a little bit of patterns of this game. So my defense does a great job of helping me out, stopping a 2-on-1, but you'll start seeing these cross crease passes that don't really land from the other team. And this is where I have to pick up the slack on that, and my beginnerness starts to show where I should probably slide or cover that a little bit more just in case that pass does land next time around. Now I'm going to go ahead and stop the film right here. This right here, don't do. This was the mistake that caused the first goal of the game. I should have kept my head up here and put it back into open space, but instead I turn it back over to the defense, and then I get lazy with my leg, and they go ahead and score the first goal. Now let me teach you guys some hockey 101 here. Being a ringer is something you do not want to be called, let alone accused of, in a beginner level league. Essentially, you have better skill or talent than anybody else out on the ice, and celebrating like this is something you do not want to do. I show my sense of disapproval here with my Jordan Binnington level stare at him and send the puck back towards his direction. Now, I'm not trying to hate on the guy, but in a beginner level league, if you do happen to have better skill and better talent than everybody else, you at least slow the play down or facilitate a little bit, kind of make things fair on everybody, and don't use that to your advantage. I wanted to take a sec here and highlight this clip, which I would normally edit out, but goes with the narrative that I talked about at the beginning of the video, where I didn't get a whole lot of time to warm up and I had to get changed quickly. I experienced a lot of discomfort in my own pads this game, and I had to take a little bit to readjust and get back ready to play. Something like that can be really aggravating as a goalie, where if the smallest thing doesn't fit or feels uncomfortable, you're thinking about it the whole game, and your focus isn't truly just on the ice and what's going on in front of you. Usually you can do it in between the periods during intermission, but normally I like to coach my teammates and help them out by giving them suggestions on what I see from my end of the ice, how we can improve, and just make overall adjustments during that time period. So unfortunately, I didn't get a whole lot of time to adjust and just had to be okay with being uncomfortable, which again has its advantages and disadvantages. But shout out to my defense for really playing well in front of me, making sure that they were stopping all of the chances that the offense kept getting. Once again here, showing off a little bit of my beginner goaltending as I kind of have a wry shot that I can't slide over to and just have to get up on my feet and jump over. And then again with my equipment where instead of just making a casual glove save, stopping play, I have to adjust it a little bit and make sure that next time the puck actually goes into the glove. Shout out to me right here though, as I do kind of adjust from my mistake earlier and I get down a little early, make the save, and I do slide over and cover, but my right leg does need to be hugging that post just a little bit in case it does go a little bit closer or a shooter's right there to try and catch the rebound. And then, of course, right here, I do make that save, and it just happens to be on our ringer here. So I give him a little bit of a windmill to remind him that I am going to be making saves from here on out, or so I thought. But right here is a really good clip of him using his ability and his skill that is far better than everybody else's to kind of skate around, make some space, force a play. But fortunately for us, it doesn't work out and we're able to clear the zone, even though that it does end up in an icing here. Last thing I'll say about this guy for now, but if you do have a better skill advantage and you are being a ringer, playing defense doesn't exactly help you when you're taking all the shots and not facilitating by passing around and giving it to your teammates for a better look. Just like right here in front of me, where this pass almost worked out if it wasn't for the great work of my defense. But that is something that we do have to improve on, of trying to block out guys that are sitting right in front of the net waiting for a juicy rebound as the shot just barely misses me and I'm lazily scooting around instead of sliding. Showcasing right here by my yelling that I am telling my D-man to go ahead and just keep skating since the D wanted to give him so much room, and then help my defenseman out by giving him a quick pass, who he then makes a nice move around him to bring it up the ice. This was another thing that I saw that was a little bit bush league. It's well after the play, whistle's blown. They try shooting on an empty net. Obviously, I'm there to stop it, and it's just kind of whack. Here's another clip of me being kind of lazy with somebody so close in the slot, but then coming over and making a decent save with the leg right there. Then the glove definitely seems to be working right about here. Probably my most fundamental save technique wise. In this clip right here, I did kind of take halvesies for the blame on this goal, as I wasn't really prepared for the shot and I didn't get down fast enough in time. Goes back to going with the comfort of my equipment, but also just D gave him too much room. Here we are discussing it. At this point here, though, I have very little saves and 2 goals already, so you start seeing my frustration build up here. So I take a little lap, try and recollect myself, have a memory of a goldfish. Then right here, making a good save, try and get myself back on track and back focused. Then, of course, showcasing right here that I'm giving up too many rebounds, but I'm able to dive on it, but nobody communicates that the puck is now no longer underneath me. Have to get up, and as you can see right here, my pad gets stuck up underneath me. And of course, the ringer is the one to score the goal, bring it back in, make it 0-3. It was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back, though, as not only the ringer scored, but it was the end of the period. letting in 3. So start of the second, I was hoping for a different result, lock in just a little bit better, make some adjustments, and get ready to go. In these next couple of clips, though, I did want to showcase my editing process. While my games are usually over an hour long and my videos are about 26 minutes, I do have to edit out a whole lot simply just because of a lot of the icings and offsides and offense in the other. Didn't even have to say anything for that last clip. Just being down 4-0 really stinks, and couldn't clean up the garbage in front. Have to go ahead and take another lap, try and regain my focus, not lose my cool. But I'm definitely frustrated at this point and hoping that we can start turning things around and generate some offense. But more importantly, I just need to start making more saves. Once again, just getting a little trigger happy, trying to go out and play the puck when I really should just stay in net. And unfortunately, right here, they get a nice pass down low, and I try and brace for that and knock the net off, but still make the save as it tucks underneath my legs. Definitely wanted that puck right there. So at this point now, even though that I'm starting to sprawl out, however I got to do it, I'm starting to make some saves and get into a little groove and hoping that this can help out the team. At this point in time, they're just kind of shooting towards the net, hoping that something goes in because we're playing like Swiss cheese, just like right there. So whatever works for them, but I made the stop. It was definitely kind of fun to watch him slip and fall. Game definitely started to get a little back and forth with playing in each other's zones without any shots. And I started to get a little lackadaisical here and have my goaltending just going from side to side and get a little tiring and just throw it in front of the net and score again, making it 0-5. I definitely should have been more aware and slid over for the shot, and you can start to see my frustration is definitely taking over as they score right before the period again. This is really when it starts to boil over though, as in the middle of play, I'm definitely just trying to clear my head a little bit. And once the whistle starts, I just go ahead and take a lap, hoping that I can calm down a little bit and not get too flustered, as it's not going to help me or my team at this point. But once again, it is just kind of going back and forth between each zone without much action. In this next clip, I try to show what's going on the other end, kind of highlight our team, but we finally do put one in the back of the net, so the other goalie no longer has a shutout, and I can feel a little bit better about myself with how bad I was tonight in goal. Skipping forward once again, they are just kind of throwing shots at the net, hoping that they land. Thankfully, I've got the defense there to help me clean it up this time around. And as the puck floats through the zone, looking more carefully for that cross crease pass again. Nearly avoided a really bad collision there, but I'm staying on my toes just like my team is. Once again, just kind of waiting around while my team has it in their own offensive zone. Just a result of a bunch of icings and offsides. So hopefully we can start generating offense with the puck being in their end a whole lot more. It's times like this where I do wish I was able to showcase my teammates and get another angle down the ice, as they were doing such a great job at producing some offense, maintaining possession, really just trying to put more pucks in the back of the net here. They did a great job at trying to sustain pressure and really just get the goalie moving. But unfortunately, it does leak out into another 1-on-2 situation. But with it being beginner league, he did try and attempt to pass with nobody there. But fortunately for him, is able to maintain possession and kind of play around with it in the zone. Um, Near shot chance right there. And now we're trying to regroup here defensively and just break it out, get it out of the zone. It's all for naught though, as they drive down the ice and they're able to put it in the back of the net and score to make it 2-5, and the comeback is officially on. After that quick goal here, we are able to make it 2-5, and it feels like a whole new game where we have a little bit more optimism and maybe even start a comeback. I do forget the timestamp for this game, but I will try and add that to my content in the future. But with this new sense of optimism, I definitely feel a little bit more rejuvenated. Starting to make a couple more saves. I am a little tired at this point though, and you can start to see it, as it has been a very long game. But I am definitely hanging in there, especially for the team. Now, I wasn't able to snag this puck, but I was able to slow it down just a little bit for our defenseman. And as I had been doing towards the rest of the game, I just told everybody to keep on going, keep moving, get down to the end of the net. And it's not for naught as we score again, make it 3-5. I'm a little pumped up there as I skate by, hoping that we can put in two more, try and bring this to overtime. But I am not very good in shootouts, so I did not really want that. So I wanted an extra three to go for the win. Unfortunately, though, three was all we were able to get, and that will be the end of the game. Losing 3-5, our now second loss in a row. Teammates came over to give me some support, make sure my head was high. At the end of the game, though, our ref did tell us that the ringer in question is a little bit more advanced for a beginner league, so he will be asked not to play anymore and that he shouldn't be in this league, period. Made sure to give Stripes some 5 as they both called a great game. It was very even sided on both sides. Now, these are my final stats. As I said, not a great game for me, but hopefully I'm able to rebound better next time out, play a lot better in front of my team. Once again, thank you guys again for watching. Please like the video, comment what you guys thought, and subscribe to the channel. Please make sure you share with your friends. Until next time, guys, thanks.